What is up, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Bat Flips and Bangers. Here to talk about the 2022 baseball season, give you all the news, breakdowns, bat flips, all the fun stuff that's happening in baseball. Let's get right into it. So today we're going to be talking about MLB power rankings. Let's go 30 to number 1. Who's on top? Who's on bottom? Best team in the league. Go ahead. I know I'm wearing the Braves jersey. You guys are probably thinking, oh, easy number 1. Let's see. Let's see where it goes. Go ahead and put in the comments who you think is going to be number 1 in my book, where I'm going to put the Braves at least. See if I'm a biased guy. Get to know me. All right, let's see. Starting out, number 30, the D-backs. Easy one for most people. These guys, man, it's going to be a rough year if you're a D-backs fan. I'll say, hey, Chase Field, one of the coolest stadiums in the country. Nice 70 degrees, even in the hot Arizona desert. This is a team that, man, they struggled to break 50 wins last year. They're probably going to be right in the same place. Ketel Marte is the bright spot in this lineup, but man, he is not going to be able to carry these guys. But we'll see. Maybe they can improve. They've got some young talent in Varsho, so let's see what happens with them. Following that, the Oakland A's. Man, this team. If I was an Oakland fan right now, I would not be happy. They've just lost their two biggest hitters in Chapman and Olsen, and it looks bad. This looks like a minor league lineup. We'll see. Eventually, they're going to move the stadium to Vegas, just like they did the Raiders. These guys are going to be dead last in the division. You can go ahead and lock that in. It's done. Following up, Oakland, Baltimore Orioles. Another team, people think they're going to be dead last this year. Let's see. I don't think this team is as bad as the ranking makes it look. I mean, unfortunately, these guys are just in the AL East with the Yanks, the Jays, the Rays, and the Red Sox, and they're just going to get crushed by those guys. If they played anywhere else, they might be okay. But they've got some top talent in Mountcastle, and then they've got a great farm system in Adley Rutschman and Heston Kjerstad. Hopefully we'll see those guys coming up soon. Really excited about Heston. Hope that guy's recovered from his myocarditis, I think. So, yeah, hopefully he'll get his chance this year, and he'll do big things. Following up, number 27, Pittsburgh Pirates. This is another team that people have low on the list, but I'm kind of big on this team. I'll be honest, I'm a big Ke'Bryan Hayes fan. I think he'll have a great season. Let's see, I got it right here, the Ke'Bryan Hayes rainbow that we're working on. So, hey, if you guys are in the cards, let me know. We'll talk them. If you have any Ke'Bryan Hayes, hit me up. I'm interested. Same with O'Neal Cruz. That guy, he's looked good in spring training. He's a big dude, going to be a star player for the Pirates. I just think they're so young that they don't have the talent. They'll probably trade off Reynolds this year. Hopefully he stays in Pitt because, man, otherwise it's going to be another long season for the Pirates. But I think this team could surprise. I think maybe not bottom of the barrel, maybe a little bit better than 27th. We'll see how they improve as the year goes on. Coming in at number 26, Cleveland Guardians. Man, I'll be honest. When's the last time a team changed their name and had a good season the year after? But either way, man, these guys, they should have went with the Rockers. I've got a buddy from Cleveland. He's pissed off about it. The fans are mad. The Guardians is the most basic, vanilla, generic name you could have come up with. You've got a lineup full of unknowns, but we'll see what happens. I don't think there's much here. I could see them dropping the rankings, finishing dead last, but hey, time will tell. Coming up, number 25, the Washington Nationals. Man, this is hard to put these guys here. What a fall from grace. A team that's been able to compete year after year. The guy you really feel bad for is Juan Soto, man. The guy's projected to win the MVP this year, and now he's stuck on a team that basically has long shot odds to win the World Series. You know, they're in a rebuilding phase. I'll say, if you guys have not seen the City Connect Cherry Blossom jerseys for the Washington Nationals, go check those out. We're going to be trying to get one of those on stream, at least a hat, something like that, and we'll have that shown in the video. Those are awesome. You guys need to get one. Patrick Corbin, he's good, but he's no ace. He's going to be leading off the rotation. Besides that, the most exciting thing you have is Nelson Cruz. We'll see if old man Cruz can just slam balls in Washington, but we'll see. I think he's going on 41 right now, so we'll see that. We'll see if the power's still there. I know he loves his naps. That's if you guys haven't seen that story, check that out. Coming in at number 24, the Colorado Rockies. I do not get this team. I don't know what they're doing. They just signed Chris Bryant to a massive 7-year deal. He's going to absolutely rake this year in Colorado. Coors Field, the ball just flies. They just also picked up Grichuk from Toronto, so we'll see. He'll improve the middle of the order, and who knows? He may go deep in the Mile High City as well. German Marquez leading off the top of the rotation. That guy's a beast. We'll see if he can continue to strike people out like he does. The only thing you have is, hey, the ball's going to fly. If it gets hit, it's out. So, hey, what do we say in Colorado? Bet the over. Following up, Colorado coming in at number 23. Cincinnati Reds. Another team that, they shot themselves in the foot. They traded away Winker and Suarez. Basically, this lineup is just devout of power. The real guy you feel for here is Joey Votto, career Reds that, never wanted to trade, never wanted to leave the team, and now he's stuck on just an absolute, just not good team. You do have some bright spots. You have Jonathan India. He's shown streaks of greatness. Tyler Stevenson looked good last year, so we'll see if they can improve. I think the Reds will definitely have to make some massive moves this year if they want to move up the ranks. But I wouldn't hold my breath. They're definitely in a rebuilding pattern, so they'll probably stay mid to low table the whole season. Following up Cincinnati, the Cubbies. The coolest part about this team is going to be watch Seiya Suzuki, how he adjusts in the Japanese league. 38 homers in his last 2 seasons. If you guys haven't checked him out, big power hitter. We'll see how he does and transitions to Wrigley. The wind can be brutal there sometimes. I'll say I don't have high hopes for this team, but we'll see. As they continue to develop, they may turn into something good. Let's see. Coming up next, number 21, the Miami Marlins. Let's be honest, guys. Miami doesn't even believe in the Marlins. The stadium, it's always empty. There's nothing going on. No one likes baseball down there. They have some fun young talent in Jazz, but, this team's going to kill any chance of him having a good season. Their pitching may actually be surprising. Let's see. Trevor Rogers just showed off last year. If he can repeat, who knows? Maybe they'll climb up a little bit, but they're probably going to be last in the NL East. They might be in front of the Nationals this year. We'll see. Following Miami, you have, let's see, the Texas Rangers. These guys, they made some moves this offseason. They picked up Simeon, Seager, Garver, which is going to add some potency to the lineup, but I don't see it happening, guys. I think they're going to struggle to keep it close. Their pitching's not good. The only good thing they have is the A's are in the same division, so they can beat up on them week after week or every month. But, Texas Rangers, I just don't see it. We'll see. Maybe they'll make some more moves this year, and they'll continue to get better. But right now, I'm not a believer. Coming up, number 19, the Minnesota Twins. It's another team that, hey, they made big moves. They're the ones that got rid of Garver, but they added one of the biggest offseason free agents this year with Carlos Correa. Buxton is looking good, showing off form. Let's see if he can stay healthy, play a full season. Who knows? This could go somewhere. I think they'll be able to keep it competitive, but until they're able to, show me they're reliably consistent, can stay healthy, win some games, they're going to stay number 19. All right, this is a fun one you guys might have seen in the thumbnail. Coming in at number 18, Kansas City Royals. Or the Kansas City Bobby Witts. That's what this team is all about. Bobby Witt Jr. is going to be an absolute beast. Whether they can compete for the division remains to be seen, but it should be fun to watch one of the league's top prospects get tons of time to succeed in the bigs. They're going to be a fast, scrappy team. I think Bobby Witt Jr. will be in there before May. We'll see. Maybe they'll bring him up a little bit later, but hell, he may start out in the starting lineup. They don't have much behind him, and so, hey, let's see what the kid can do. Everybody's excited for him. It's going to be one of the top names you hear this year, so definitely, if you're not familiar, check out Bobby Witt Jr. Coming in at number 17, San Francisco Giants. I'm going to catch hell for this one. I know what you guys are saying. The Giants at 17? What the hell, man? This guy cut off the video, doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm just saying, they've got 2 weak teams on the bottom of this division. The Dodgers are going to destroy everyone. I don't like the lineup. I don't see how they won, I think, 107 games last year. Seems like a fluke. I'm calling it now. Rodon, they just picked up from Chicago White Sox. He doesn't look right in the uniform. I don't like it. They'll probably be fine, but I hate the lineup and just deal with it. That's where they're at, number 17. Coming in at number 16, Philadelphia Phillies. So another team that made some big moves this year. Castellanos is a huge addition. He's going to help Harper lock down back-to-back National League MVPs. I just think with having him in the lineup, it's just going to be a massive improvement. Wheeler and their starting rotation was just an absolute god last year. He isn't showing any signs of slowing down. So as long as they continue to improve, continue to win games, it's going to be a good race for the NL East this year. Definitely one of the divisions to watch. Coming in at number 15, Detroit Tigers. I think this is a team that's going to surprise a lot of people. Baez is a big upgrade, and these guys have a really good farm system that you're going to see some young talent come up, and we'll see. If they can stick in the bigs, I think they have a chance to compete. Spencer Torkelson, Riley Green, those guys are going to make an instant impact. Casey Mize, and his rookie year last year, he was a beast. Tyler Skubal, his arm's going to be good. They'll help keep it competitive. You just call it a hunch. I think they're going to surprise some folks this year. I don't know if they'll be able to compete for a title, but maybe in a couple years from now. So keep your eyes on the Detroit Tigers. Coming in at number 14, Seattle Mariners. Robbie Ray, if you guys have not seen him, he looks good this year. Looks awesome in spring training. He's going to break another 200 Ks this year. That's my bold call of the week. They also have made massive improvements to their lineup. Julio Rodriguez is going to get his shot. He may start. We'll see. If not, I think he'll be up before the end of the month. Kid's going to be a beast. If you guys collect cards, I know you saw me flash him earlier. Definitely check that kid out in the prospects. I think he's going to be a solid investment. He's going to help carry this team. It's going to be exciting, man. The Mariners may make a run. They'll keep it close. I think the Astros are still the best team in the division. The Angels are going to be good this year if they can keep it healthy, but Seattle could surprise. So keep your eyes out there. And so speaking of the Angels, coming up next, number 13, Los Angeles Angels. Guys, Shohei Ohtani. What else do I have to say? Can I just flash Shohei Ohtani up here 3 different times? The reigning MVP. He's going to put up massive numbers on both sides of the ball. His arm looks great. The new DH rules. He's going to get to stay in the game, hit more. They also have Mike Trout, who, has been in a little bit of a decline. He's not showing the kind of just GOAT status that everybody thought. But, hey, the guy's still Mike Trout. He's a beast. Jared Walsh, guy can absolutely rake in the 4 spot. And just their improved rotation with Syndergaard and Shohei, they're going to be in the running, guys. The Angels are going to surprise. I would not be surprised to see them in the top 10 next time we do power rankings. So as long as they can stay healthy, these guys are going to be good this year. Definitely do not sleep on the Angels. Coming up, number 12, St. Louis Cardinals. All right, if you're a Cardinals fan, take a seat. I'm about to defend you. The geriatric Redbirds. That's what's going on right here. They're bringing back Pujols, one last ride. Love the guy. Honestly, I'm super excited to see it. Joking aside, it's the right thing to do. Guy is an absolute legend. I'm excited to see him finish his career where he started. In your pen, you have another 40-year-old guy in Wainwright. So as long as his arm doesn't fall off, I think he'll be all right. Maybe we'll see some magic this year. They do have some power, man. Goldschmidt, Arenado, Carlson, and a decent rotation with the addition of Steven Matz. Hey, number 12, I'll put him there, but we'll see. They've got to stay healthy, and we'll see what happens. Maybe Pujols will do some crazy stuff, break some home run records. It'll be fun to watch. Keep an eye on the Cardinals. Coming in, number 11, Padres. Man, these guys, they have all the pieces. They just need to put it together. Tatis is injured for the first month, hurt in a motorcycle accident. Hopefully he's going to be healthy within a month or two here. We'll see. He's probably going to rush it back. Hopefully he doesn't get re-injured. I mean, the lineup is good, guys. Machado, Cronenworth, Voit, Hosmer, Myers. I know today they're talking about Hosmer being dealt, but we'll see what happens. Right now, he hasn't been. And it's only going to get better when Tatis returns. These guys are going to be sneaky good. Yu Darvish, I really want to see that guy have a good season. He was good in Texas. Struggled with the Cubs. But we'll see. He struggled with San Diego last year. And we'll see. As long as he can make improvements. They also have Blake Snell sliding into the 3 spot in their rotation. That's pretty solid. You could do a lot worse. So we'll see. I think if you're a Padres fan, you're happy as long as Tatis comes back and doesn't do anything else stupid to get injured. All right, guys. Right there. That is number 30 through 11. So we're going to be going into the top 10 right here. Hold your horses. See what happens. We've got a few teams left. Obviously, you guys know who they are. The Braves being one of them. Let's see where they're at. Coming in, number 10, the New York Mets. So before I put this together, I had the Mets at 10. I think they stay there. DeGrom is now, he's going to be out for a month or so, but the rotation is just still insane. These guys are going to be good. If the bats can bring it together, the Mets could challenge, I think. Super hot take. Calling it right now. Something to hold me to. Starling Marte. This guy puts up a career best year at age 33. Just think he's going to have a good year. I think he's got a good lineup around him. So, hey, there's potential, but it is the Mets at the end of the day. I mean, I'm biased as a Braves fan, but I think most Mets fans will agree that it's been disappointing over the years. But, hey, here's what I'm saying this year. Put it together, Mets. Let's make the NL East interesting. Let's make it a fun three-way battle at the top, and we'll see what happens. Coming in, number 9, Tampa Bay. Guys, there's one thing to say about the Rays this season. It's Wander season, baby. Guys in the top 5 projections for the AL MVP. Rays fans are excited for a full season of this guy. I'm excited to watch it. We'll see. The rest of the lineup, solid speed, power. They're going to be able to put up plenty of runs and compete for the East. These guys are the masters of the bullpen day. They figured it out. That 5th rotation day, just throwing in all your levers and just letting them go out there and throw balls for 2 or 3 innings. And, hey, it works, man. Teams can't get used to it, but we'll see if teams can finally adjust this year. Also, Kluber, McClanahan, anchor this rotation. It's going to be a good Rays team. They're going to be successful. I think this division's super tough, but, hey, they're going to be good this year. Coming in, number 8, the Brewers. Man, I just feel like this team is like a little band of misfits that somehow they just win. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but I believe in them more than the Giants. They have Yelich, he carries the lineup. Awesome guy. They also added Andrew McCutchen this year, who's going to lead the offense. Woodruff and Burns go 1-2 to start the rotation. Those guys are both awesome. Corbin Burns was great last year. They also have one of the best closers in the game, Josh Hader. So, hey, if they can get deep and keep it close, I think they're not going to lose many games. Hey, the Brew Crew, they're in for another good year. So, lock them in for the top spot in the NL Central. Gone and now. They'll stay here. Coming in, number 7. Boston Red Sox. So, if you're these guys and you have a wealth of, fantastic players and an elite shortstop like Xander Bogaerts, what do you do in the offseason? Hell, you just go and sign Trevor Story, one of the top shortstops in free agency. So, you think leaving Denver, Story is going to struggle? Fenway, still a hitter's park. He's going to be a beast. The rotation is a little weak. That's why they end up in the 7th spot. But I think Sale's going to be back pretty soon, and this team will be just fine. They'll be able to compete. It's the Red Sox. They're not going anywhere. Coming in, number 6. Boom! The Atlanta Braves. Probably a little bit lower than some people have. Your reigning world champs. I don't know. I'm giving it to you guys real here. I'm putting him in number 6. Acuna is going to be close to recovering. I don't think he's going to be on the opening day roster, but should be back in a month or so. I just don't trust the pitching. It's a young pen. Fried's good, but it is what it is, guys. They're a young team. Last year was awesome. They put it all together. The loss of Freddie hurts me, especially the Dodgers. The guy's dead to me. Nah, he's all right. I wish him all the best. But I think Olsen's the right move long term. He's going to be good at first. Adds another power element to the lineup. Frees up some cap room. Rosario, look for him to lead off the lineup again this year. Guy was an absolute stud in the playoffs last year. So, hey, Braves, number 6. We'll see if they can go back-to-back. It'll be a miracle. I won't hold my breath as a Braves fan. But they're in the talk. So, coming in number 5, one of my favorite teams this year, Chicago White Sox. I think they're going to be one of the most exciting teams in baseball. They're strong from top to bottom. Guys, if you haven't seen the Field of Dreams game from last year, watching Tim Anderson walk it off was just the guy's become an instant favorite player of mine. He's going to be on base a lot this season. He's got guys like Aloy, Abreu, and Luba behind him. So expect a lot of runs to be put up by this White Sox offense. Unless we see a big surprise, I think they're going to take the AL Central. I know losing Rodon hurts the rotation, but man, these guys are just too good. Like, teams aren't going to be able to keep up. So expect a lot of runs out of Chicago this year. Coming in, number 4, New York Yankees. Got some perennial contenders. I mean, this year's not going to be any different. The rotation's solid. You have Garrett Cole taking them out on opening day, and then you have Aroldis Chapman bringing up the back end, one of the best closers in baseball. I mean, you have Rizzo, Judge, Gallo, Stanton. That is not a top four that any pitcher is going to look forward to facing. They're going to hate their life. On top of that, you have the shift changes coming in this season. I think Gallo is going to improve off that. He's going to have a great year. Look for him in fantasy if you guys are playing this year. I think the Yankees are going to give the Jays for a run, but you'll see. Obviously, they haven't been named yet, so they're coming up in the top three. AL East is going to be one of the most electric divisions this year, so watch that one close. AL East, NL East, that's where it's at this year. East Coast represent. All right, coming in number 3. This one, I'm still not sure how I feel about it, but here's where they slot in for now. Houston Astros. Lost some key pieces. They lost Correa in the offseason. They obviously lost George Springer to Toronto last year. I don't think it's going to hurt them too bad. They filled the gap. They have young talent. Jeremy Pena, he's going to be good. Verlander's going to have another great year. McCullers isn't going to spend too long on the injured list. He'll be back soon. I think they're going to win a bunch of games. The Astros is bringing together. They have a lot of power. Yuli Gurriel. It's a fun team to watch. So we'll leave them number 3 right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see them slip, but for now, one of the top 3 teams in the league. All right, coming to number 2. Guys, we have a couple teams left. You guys probably know who it is right now, but let's see. Number 2. The Blue Jays. Guys, this is my pick to win the World Series right here. This team is absolutely going to mash. Vlad is a monster. Love the guy, Vlad Jr. Check him out. Watch him. The guy's just going to crush balls. It's going to be super fun. They also added Matt Chapman. He's going to really shore up this lineup. Expect a lot of dingers, a lot of runs, a lot of moonshots, a lot of bat flips coming out of Toronto. They're going to be good, guys. The addition of Gossman, he's going to help this rotation. They're going to compete. It's going to be tough, but these guys are going to win. I think they're 8-1 odds to win the World Series. Last time I checked, I would not feel bad about taking that. If you're interested, we're going to be talking about that and World Series long shots in the next video. So be sure to like and subscribe while you're here. Heading into the number 1 pick. Who is it? None other. You guys know. The Dodgers. This is the easiest, the most obvious choice. I mean, I thought about putting the Jays here just to, troll some people and be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But, hey, it's the Dodgers' year to lose. Let's see if money can buy happiness. You have Freddie Freeman slotting into the lineup. It's going to be just absolutely potent. Every pitcher's life is going to be hell here. I think they just traded away Pollock last night. I'll have to go back and review that trade. Maybe that was an April Fool's joke. Who knows? But, I mean, there's really no weak spot. If it was Pollock hitting 9th, and the guy's still a beast. The one bright spot, Andrew Heaney's in this rotation now. Maybe teams can look forward to lighting him up. I mean, that guy goes back and forth. One day he's, dealing. One day he gives up 20 runs. But, hey, with Kershaw leading the mound, these guys, it is their season to lose. So, Dodgers, put it in number 1 right now. If you're looking for easy odds, I think, hey, it is their year to lose. Guys, if you stuck with us this long, I appreciate it. Let's head to the recap. There it is. Number 1 through 30, Dodgers up top, D-backs on the bottom. It's going to be a great season, guys. It's about a week, 5 days from opening day right now when this video is going to go live. Definitely let me know in the comments what I got right, what I got wrong, who you guys are fans of, what you guys want to see next. We're going to be here all season talking baseball, keeping it real. I'm not here to give anybody any bullshit. We're here to say, hey, this team's good, this team's not good. Let's talk about it. We're going to get to the best players in the league, and it's going to be a fun season of baseball. A lot of young talent, top prospects. Bobby Witt Jr. is coming up. Torque's coming up. I'm excited for O'Neal Cruz and Pitt. So keep an eye on it, guys, and definitely like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.